All right, so what's up, everybody? I'm in Japan right now, and I have arrived in Narita earlier, and I'm at my hotel right now. And check this out; it's really cool. You can smoke inside here. I know smoking's bad for you and stuff, but it's been an off and on thing for me. But today, my plan is to go to the temple, the famous Buddhist temple here, and also have some of the delicious unagi, which is freshwater eel, Asian Japanese freshwater eel, because apparently Narita is quite famous for it. So, um, and then also at the end of the day, if I have energy, I'd like to go down to izakaya and have some delicious food. So I will see you guys on the flip side. Let's go to the temple before it closes. So I'm waiting for the light right here to cross the intersection, and isn't it funny? Right in front of the hotel, we got steak, salad, and bread for the Westerners. Okay, so I went the wrong way. I have to go this way, and that's the hotel right there. Heady Star Inn. We're gonna be going this way. Right. So in Japan, you'll find that a lot of these streets don't have real pedestrian sidewalks. That's because it's a relic of the Edo period. A lot of these streets go back, back then, which is hundreds of years ago, and potentially even further in a lot of places, perhaps in Narita especially, because it's a very ancient place, a very spiritual place. So I've been to Narita, tens of times, maybe 60 times or so in my life, and but I've never really explored like the city. So I have a 1 day layover before I go to Sapporo. So I thought I would show you guys and experience for myself what it's all about. So um, yeah, actually, one of the places that I'm going to visit today, as a matter of fact, is called the Naritasan Omotesando. Omotesando is kind of like a old school Edo period downtown, so it's kind of been unchanged since then. They have some interesting shops, but I have a feeling it might be like quite a bit of tourist traps and stuff. So I'm kind of wary. So I'm just for my unagi, for my eel, I'm gonna check out a different place, a restaurant that I found online. Small streets, big trucks. It gets way worse than this, believe me. This is a traditional, like Japanese, neighborhood. I've always preferred. Turn right. Oh, sorry. Thank you. I've always preferred what you call it, the countryside to the city. Oh, check it out. You get the view of the temple right there, or one of the temples. It's like a temple complex. To be honest, I really don't know much about it. I'm just kind of winging it, as you can probably tell. So we're gonna climb up this old temples. Um, yeah, very Buddhist. We have a cemetery here. In Japan, it's considered good luck to live beside a cemetery. Interesting enough. Ozamashimasu. That means thank you for welcoming me to your home. Oh, you guys hear those cicadas? I don't know if this little lapel mic can pick it up, but it's pretty loud. And you could tell what time of summer it is by what kind of cicadas are crying. They all have a unique sound. And I really miss that back where I live in Canada. I feel like it's not really summer until I spend it in Japan for some time. And almost every year of my life, I've come back for summer. I'm okay with the winter though. It's really hot, sure, summer, but something about the liveliness uh, really warms my soul. Can anybody read that? I'm not good with my kanji. I could speak Japanese pretty well, but I lived most of my life abroad, so I find it really hard to read it. But yeah, traditionally Japan is split into Shinto and Buddhist, and this is very much a Buddhist place. And to be honest, I'm still getting used to the idea of pointing my camera around. I'm still getting used to the idea of it, but it actually helps to just do it. For those of you guys who might be thinking about it, just go for it. Yeah, I bought a gimbal, but I'm not courageous enough to walk around with it yet. But for real, I love this path. Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I wanted, and it's delivering it in spades. Love the nature. Love the smell. It smells like Japan. I almost missed a little fella. He's taking it easy from the sun. It's a vibe. I wish I could read what these things say. Love these subtropical trees. Yeah, this year in Canada has not felt like summer at all. Really, it's crazy. There is no summer this year, so I had to get away and enjoy. I have no plans. Just gonna go to Sapporo tomorrow, enjoy Narita, and film some videos for you guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and I'd love to hear from you all, future viewers. All right. Now that took a lot faster than I expected. We've already arrived at the temple complex. They said it'll take like 15 minutes to walk, but well, here we are. It's massive. I mean, I've only seen a little bit of it, but it's huge. And there's a pagoda coming out right there. Wow. So Narita's temple is supposed to be one of the most famous in Japan. It's a shame that a lot of people don't really hang around here. Wow, look at that. Look at those rocks and that gardening right there. Beautiful. There's a washroom right over there. Very big. Yeah, it's too bad a lot of people don't come here because, it's just like a place where people do layovers, or they maybe stay for a night just because they're tired before the next leg of their journey. Meanwhile, it's one of those parts of Japan that shouldn't be missed. Even my own family, when I told them, they're like, "What are you doing there?" Head northeast. Thank you. I'm like, well, it's got a lot of history and it's got some good food. Let's read what this says. Oh, it was erected in 1992. Father of Japanese Buddhism. Oh, okay. So here in these things, what you do is you put coins in here. Oh no, this is not the coin thing. That's Shinto, I guess. But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure for Buddhism as well. I'm certain for Buddhism you also do that. Put a coin in there, usually like a 10 yen or a 5 yen coin, and make your prayer. Wow, look at that. Gorgeous. But yeah, I was saying earlier, Japan is traditionally split into Buddhism and Shintoism. And traditional family, and there's also some Christianity as well, but largely those are the two main traditional ones. And yeah, so depending on what family you're dealing with, well, a lot of them aren't even religious at all, really, like mine. We just go with the flow. Like, for example, my grandfather wasn't Christian, but he was recently buried, cremated, and in a Christian cemetery with my grandmother, who was also not a Christian, but they had Christian leanings, I suppose. So, it's very open-minded in Japan. It's not like there's not that strong Abrahamic, religious pull of like, oh, you have to be this, you have to be that. I mean, there's certain some, but most people are pretty secular. North. It's kind of like culturally religious, I would say, which I enjoy. It is from the other side. Beautiful. All right, let's go check out what's burning over there. I just wanted to show you guys this because I think it's kind of funny. Don't feed the monkeys. And believe me, oh no, that's a dog. Never mind. Or a cat. Hey, remember what I was talking about, the coins? There we go. It's burning right there. But you shall not smoke here. I will check if I have coins, and but you know, with these big complexes, there's a lot of places to put coins in, and each one usually is like a different god. So yeah, I have to find the right god for me. This is I believe this is where you put your wishes. You gotta pay for it. So over here you can get lucky charms. You can buy them. And I used to buy a lot, but I have enough in my backpack already from another place I went in Shimane Prefecture. Yeah, this is where you put your wishes, and hopefully they come true. I hope they do, guys. I hope they do. There's further stairs there. I'm gonna check out this building right here and see what's going on, and probably give some coins. Okay, so here we are. I found 20 yen, and that's all the small coins that I've got. I don't have many coins. It's leftovers from my last trip in Japan, so I don't know if I could film in here though. We'll see. There's something going on inside. All right, so a lot happened in there. I was not expecting that. It's pretty intense, honestly, with massive drums, and there was like a ceremony going on where you write down your wishes on like a piece of, for lack of a better words, a stick. I think it was called like Nobu stick or something. And and so I just put down some platitudes about some things that everybody hopes for, like peace and love on earth and all that, happiness and contentment and what have you. And yeah, so hopefully it goes up to the heavens and it comes true. But yeah, there was no filming in there. Here, let me switch the camera. All right, so now I'm ready to like go and see like what's going on up there. But I think that was the main temple right there. There's another one over there. But to be honest, I'm ready for some food. I'm starving. You know, I got off the flight today, um, and I just came straight here after checking in. So let's just go up there and then go home. I can go get some unagi. On the side here, on the walls, you have all these names, and I'm pretty sure these are patrons over the years. But I'm pretty sure these are patrons, and I honestly don't know where I'm going to right now. What's going to be at the other end, but we'll see. I got to the top, and here's the view. Wow. I think we were there. Maybe we weren't. We need to check that place out. I don't think we were there. Seems to be a little street down the road there. I think I'm going to skip it. I'm going to go straight to the main pagoda looking thing. We saw a pagoda though. Well, that could be a different one. Gotta admit, this does look awfully familiar. I think we have been here, but let's take a look. Here's another temple. Aizen-ryu. This has something to do with love. If you're looking for love, I think. You can pause that if you want to read it. But I don't know now. I don't think we did actually come here. Might have. If we have, I apologize. I think we have, and I think we haven't. Found this path off to the side. And I love places like this, as you guys probably know by now. So I'm just going to go here. Might have to climb back up, but whatever. It's hard to believe I'm in Japan right now. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about Zip Air. I flew Zip Air for the first time. I've heard a lot about it. And you got to pay for everything, but honestly, all in all, it wasn't that bad. Because they have this option. Okay, here's a hack, right? If you're thinking about like taking their layback seats, their lie back seats, it's a lot more expensive than the economy, and I couldn't really justify it. So I took the economy. Then I realized two seats next to me were kind of open. So what I chose to do was basically check that out. So we're gonna have to climb up the stairs over there, We'll get to the top. But anyways, um, so they have this option where you have to pay them to be able to use the extra seats, but it's about 25 bucks, I'd say. Oh, US dollars, maybe $20, something like that per seat. So I was like, oh, it's totally worth it, even though it seems kind of cheap, they got to make money, right? So, but yeah, I got 4 hours of sleep on a 10-hour flight, which was amazing. So I'm glad I did not fork out for the lie flat seats. Way cheaper, and I got some good sleep. Wow, look at that. That is epic. Whoa. I don't know why, guys, but also after that Buddhist ceremony, I feel a lot more energized. I don't know. I feel a little lighter. I feel like I'm ready for an adventure. Sweet. Wow, it's a lot bigger when you get close to it. Holy cow. Okay, let me change the camera view to that. All right, let's climb up. 100 yen for something. Oh, it's nice and cold here too. They even have wheelchair access. Look at that. I got my coins ready. I will offer a prayer there. I just prayed in there. I hope my mic's catching up. This is a real litmus test for the mic because it's got a windbreak and it's really windy today, which is great. Just don't know if it's so great for the mic, but well, it's a good test. So I offered 50 yen because that's what I had, and offered a prayer. And yeah, that's really all there is to say about it. I could put that off my bucket list. I did it. Hopefully good things will come. Not to sound selfish or anything. I mean, aren't we all? If we get down to it, there's nothing wrong with that. Not selfish, but everybody's got an agenda. Anyways, I digress. I'm gonna go and get some unagi. All right. I don't know if this is a main gate, which is where I wanted to go out, but it says exit over there. I could read that much. Deguchi. Exit mouth. So there's a tunnel over there. It's a weird ass tunnel. Seems like it's something that you get old school ghost stories from. But I think the main gate is probably somewhere around this way. They've even got an elevator. Which is close because they close at 4 p.m., so it's pretty close. Oh, that's the gate right there. So we're going to head over there. There's some stuff here.
Light right.
Cute girl. Okay. There we go. There we go. All right, before unagi, we got to make sure to check out the main Edo Street, the Omotesando, which I think this is actually it. So we'll take a look. There's still people coming in, washing their hands. So go inside. Here we are. Fantastic. Yeah, so you wash your hands in those places. I completely forgot to do that, but hopefully the gods will forgive me. All right, here we are. I found it, so it's right to the right of the temple right here. So now I've actually got the courage to use the gimbal. So we shall see how it goes. So here's the Naritasan Street. So I guess it ends at the temple. So we're just going to take a walk around and see what we can see. Here we are. We have some ice cream, of course, and some sherbet. It is the Japanese summer, of course. Oh, interesting. Yellow cones. See, certain places in Japan have different colored cones. For example, Yamaguchi Prefecture has orange cones. What the hell is going on here? All right, so my gimbal's like kind of going crazy. But here we are. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's just a regular Omotesando street. It's nothing too crazy. We have some goldfish. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, it's definitely got a vibe out here. Definitely got a vibe. Got all sorts of food. We got some jewelry. Okay, this thing is not working. I don't know what's going on, so I'm gonna turn it off. Well, no, maybe not. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, it's definitely got a vibe. Oh, check it out. We got some unagi here, but it's not the place that I want to go. So we will see. Nice. But I'm just kind of worried about these places, these shops here, the tourist areas, because they could very well be getting unagi from China instead of the local lake that Narita's famous for. I'm a little too streetwise for that. Yeah, there's another unagi shop up there. Very nice. Oh, check it out. That's a live unagi. Check that out. Oh, cool. I've never seen a live one like that before. Awesome. Check that out. Wow. Oh, you nail it down. There's a good advertisement for the business. All right. All right. Lots of unagi shops here. Let's take out unagi. Upstairs. I could also really use a beer, cold beer. Everything is pretty much unagi. At least the stuff that's getting my attention. This place looks like a place you could get a beer. No, it's also unagi. And some juice. And some treats. And some traditional wares here. Oh, look at that turtle. Look at that turtle. I feel like most people that come here either come here to eat unagi. It doesn't say the price. Probably make a big present. Oh, it's kind of pricey. Just thinking about buying it for gifts, but I'm not that rich. And I think that's probably the end of the street. Shoes. Made in Japan. Very nice. I've been looking for shoes. Look, they even have down the side of, which is what Japanese elementary school kids will wear to school. I used to wear that when I was doing my exchange student thing and back in fifth grade. Great times, great memories. Seems like the street just keeps going. All right, we can keep going. You guys are following. Ice cream. Unfortunately, we can't take that home as gifts for obvious reasons. I wonder what the significance of this lady is. Souvenir shop. Okay, my camera's at least not acting up so much now. Even though it says ensure the camera is facing in the right direction. It's very weird. All right, I think I'm about ready to go and eat, get some food. All right, I'm gonna cut this and check on maps where to go. BRB. Okay, I'm almost at the store now, and I'm down at the temple, and I just realized, oh, by the way, I'm almost on the street. There we go. But I just realized, look, there's been a fire, and recently there's a bunch of temples burning in Japan. I don't know if it's related, but there is a fire right here. Wow, what happened? どうなったんだろうね。そうね。 Hey everybody, I am at the unagi shop, and I found it. And look at that sweat. So I just ordered my food, and I got a big can. Call it bimbira. So it's basically a beer in a glass. So I'm looking forward to that. Now check that out. Beautiful. And that is the smallest glass that I've ever seen. But it makes it more precious, doesn't it? I'm gonna take a sip. Cheers, buddy. Oh yeah, fuck yeah. It tastes a lot different than the super dry that you get in like Canada and stuff. Like overseas, it's made this way. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. A lot lighter, and it's also due to the fact that it's in a bottle as well. So it definitely changes the taste a little bit. Alright, so my meal came, and I don't know how to eat it exactly. It smells really good. And we actually have English translation here. Take the first bowl as it is served, fill the rice bowl from the rice chest, and add some grilled eel. If you do, sprinkle some Japanese pepper on the rice. Try different spices. Cool. Wow, I've never had unagi this way. For the third bowl, try Portuguese style. Cool. So let's take a look. That's eel liver. Delicious. So I think I've gotten the hang of this. This is the third one. So basically you put this liquid in there. And it's kind of an ochazuke. We got pickles here. I'm pretty much going down the bowl. It's really good. I gotta say it's really good. So we got some of this stuff here. Yeah, baby. Oh yeah. We also need to put some wasabi. Okay. So this is my favorite part. Let's take the wasabi right there. I'm gonna put some of that inside here. It's gonna be absolutely delicious. I just tested the wasabi and it's fresh, real wasabi. It's absolutely delicious. It's not the stuff you get at your local restaurant overseas. That's the good stuff. It makes you sneeze. Alright, so I ditched the mic for now because it's a little bit too, I don't know, crappy in terms of sound quality. train coming through. But yeah, it's nighttime and I'm going my way to an izakaya. It seems very local. It's not trying overly to be Japanese, but it seems to be more kind of like Showa style era izakaya. So I'm looking forward to that. So for now, just enjoy the night views that we have in this video. And of course, we got the ever ubiquitous Aeon Mall. It's all over, especially like kind of rural Japan. So I'm gonna go for the izakaya now. Just climbed the bridge here, the road bridge. Got a good view of that. See, malls are still big in Japan. It's a very technologically advanced country, but in many other ways it's also very traditional. It doesn't want to change. And this right here, this ramp that we have here is for bicycles. You might already know all this stuff, but well, if you don't, you learn something hopefully. I'm not enjoying walking down this road, to be honest. It's pretty tight fit. And I don't know if the cars can see me here. Really need to wear some reflectors. Even though that thing is actually doing a terrible job reflecting stuff. Anyways, we're almost there. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to film inside. It'll be kind of awkward, but I guess that's kind of a pattern there, isn't there? So I need to fix that. But look at these lovely neon lights, LED lights. Change of plans. I'm actually going to go to another, actually a bar this time. See what's happening, because I don't feel like sleeping. I feel good. You know what I mean? Okay, so Google navigation is taking me to the river. And this is like a place where ghost stories happen. Traditional Japanese folklore. It's kind of creepy. Won't lie. Okay, but we got to take a look at the river. Is that a river? That doesn't look like a river. That looks like a road. It's probably on the other side because there's a bridge over there. I have a feeling that's actually a river. But yes, creepy nonetheless. Creepy nonetheless. Probably over there. I'm gonna need to double check. Looks like they're having a party up there. That's what I want. All right. I'll see you guys inside.